Hi, Michaela Harris here. I want to take just a few minutes today to show you what you could be doing to outrank your competitors online and grow your business by utilizing this beautiful website. Now, what a website's main function should be is to bring you in more customers. And a beautiful website like this that does not bring in customers is much like a beautiful car with no gas. It's going to look great, but it's not going to get you anywhere. So I want to show you how to take advantage of some of these tips and tricks in order to bring you in higher amounts of traffic to your website so that you can grow your business. So first things first, if I take a look at it, I don't see 1,500 words of content. Now, it does look pretty nice. I do think there is room for improvement, definitely, but of course, adding some more images in here, making sure you've got more content, and throughout that content, you want to make sure you have good quality keywords. Now, those keywords are what's going to tell Google what your website's about and what you need to rank for. Now, ranking is important. Ranking is the process of getting to that first page of Google and getting you in front of all of those customers that are searching for your services. Now, your back pages need to have about 500 to 750 words of quality content on them as well with keywords, and make sure, again, your images are saving as those keywords. Now, the second most important thing you can do is get a Google business profile. Now, when I searched for your company, I didn't see one come up. Now, that's not to say that you don't have one. It could just be under a slightly different name. Not really sure, but you want to make sure that your name is the same across all directories. And you also want to go and get a Google business profile if you don't have one. You do that by going to your Google Apps and creating a business profile. Now, whether you have one or not, you're going to want to do 4 things to this in order to drive it to the top of the map section. You're going to want to make sure that you utilize the 750 word company description and put a couple good keywords in there as well. And then you're going to want to make sure that you're getting plenty of geotagged optimized images, reviews, and citations. Now, whatever your top competitor in the maps is doing, you want to take however many pictures, citations, and reviews they have and go get more. Now, all a citation is a directory site like Yelp or Yellow Pages that lists your name, address, and phone number. Now, as a potential customer, if I'm searching landscaping in Charlotte, North Carolina, now this is what we call a buyer intent keyword. It just means that when someone makes this search for this keyword, they have an intention on purchasing a product or service. I'm going to see these top 3 in maps and this first page of Google Organics. Now, 9 out of 10 people are never going to click the second page, and most people won't even click more businesses. You want to make sure that you are as easy for your potential customer to find as possible so that you maximize on the most amount of traffic that is out there searching for your services. The higher up on this first page that you get, the more or the higher percentage of people that click on your website is going to be. Now, the higher that percentage that click, they're going to go, they're going to see your website, they're going to interact with it in some way, and then depending on what your conversion rate is how many of those are going to turn into your customers and thus bring you in more revenue. But again, it's important to be in front of them. If you're not in front of them and they can't find you, then they're not going to visit your website and use your services. Now, if I take a look at your website compared to your top competitor, which in this case is Metro Greenscape, I'm going to see that your website currently has a pretty low UR and DR, which is a trust and power rating influenced by backlinks. Now, backlinks are just links from other websites back to yours. You want these backlinks to be high quality, not necessarily have a high quantity. Quantity is good, but you want them to be high quality. If they're spammy or low quality backlinks, it's going to hurt you, not help you. Now, you are bringing in some traffic to your website, but this is just a ballpark number, by the way. That's not what's entirely important here. What's important here is which words you're ranking for in order to bring in the most amount of volume. If I take a look at your top competitor, which this is their website, it looks pretty good. They have quite a bit of content on here, but some of their images don't save as keywords. They have some room for improvement, definitely. That just tells me that they can be beat. If I take a look at their statistics, I also see that their DR is low. And with this amount of backlinks, that means that some of these probably aren't the best quality backlinks. Now, they are bringing in a lot of traffic, but if you take a look here at their keywords, and this is what I said was important, most of that traffic is coming in by these, what we call national keywords, not necessarily buyer intent. Most of these people are probably not using their services. They're just coming for maybe something like a blog post. Now, what I'm going to show you is the actual potential for Charlotte. So of the words that they are ranking for, if you take a look at landscaping, Charlotte, North Carolina, 700, 90, 250, 200, continue down the list, 60, 150. I can keep going all day long. Basically, you have well over 1,000 people in Charlotte alone looking for landscaping. Now with that, that's well over 1,000 people that could be seeing your website, a high percentage of them clicking, a high percentage of them using your services, and thus making your growth potential exponential. So, and this is just for one city and one service. Now, any other city that you service is going to have its own volume. Any other services is going to also have their own keywords and their own volume. So there is huge potential for growth for your company here. With a correctly built and optimized website with quality backlinks and a optimized Google business profile with good citations. Now, I hope that ultimately you see that there is a lot of potential for growth for your company. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. I hope you have a great rest of your day.